Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on November 23 led a cabinet delegation to visit the bereaved family members of the victims of the Mukroh firing incident and handed over the ex-gratia cheque of Rs 5 lakh. Interacting with the family members, he expressed his condolences on behalf of the people of the state and the government.
I have come here today along with our Honourable Deputy Chief Minister, our Honourable Ministers and the Cabinet colleagues, our MDCs and other leaders to tell you that we are with you in this time of sorrow and grief, and to tell you that we are here also to ensure that action is taken. We are also here to assure you that all the steps that are required to ensure that in future these kind of things and this oppression and this kind of difficulties you're facing should not be there. And also to assure you that the border issue is one of our top priorities, and we will do everything in our capacity to ensure that we are able to resolve the border issue.
Raising concerns about the reactions of certain groups to the shooting incident, CM Sangma said that violence was not the way forward and assured them that the government will ensure justice for the victims.
Emotionally affected by seeing what has happened, and definitely there will be a reaction from some of the youths. That's something that we cannot deny. But we have to also realize that that is not always the only solution, and that is not always the only path that's there in front of us. And hence that we have to realize that ultimately to be able to achieve the development, achieve the peace and achieve the overall goals that we have, there are certain ways that we can do this. And today in the democratic process and the government, there are many ways, and therefore we should ensure that violence should not be the way forward to find solutions to this. We are all upset, we are all angry about what has happened, but we will ensure that justice is done, and we'll also ensure that in the long run, the entire issue of this border issue, which is at the crux of all this tension that is always building up here, should be resolved at the earliest.
He also told the gathering at the village that the government has decided to cancel all official government functions and festivals to show solidarity with the people of Mukroh. He also told them that the concerned officials, including OCs and forest officials, have been suspended.
Just to update also, you must be knowing that they've already...
You have submitted the memorandum
all the concerned officials there have been suspended already. I think you know that, right? They've been suspended, all have been transferred, SP has been transferred, the forest officers, the OC has been suspended, and even Assamese government has called me and said that they're going to give ex-gratia 5 lakhs.
Later, the Chief Minister, along with other ministers, consulted with different stakeholders from the village. The villagers expressed their concerns and informed him of different problems they had to face for the past several years daily along the Assam-Meghalaya interstate border areas.
In Assam, then you will find also some are Setanga, some are Chumayang, they wrote us daily. So regarding that, it's not the evidence to prove that I am the real person whose name is written on that. That is the main issue that we have to tackle everywhere around India. Because on the very day we visit Shillong, most of the time we have to pay challan because we don't have any driving license. We don't have any proper document. Suppose my name is coming on. On the voter ID, if you're supposed to say that maybe DKHER is my title, instead that they will put DIKHERE with Dikhare, or some coming kachan, some tama, like that. All are a nickname, not our proper name. Sir, through this message to please express the central government to favor us to return back home. We cannot bear anymore. Otherwise, we need gun to fight to save ourselves. Sir, that is a strong message. Please carry this message through the Home Minister also.
He also informed that a state cabinet delegation will call on Union Home Minister Amit Shah on November 24 in Delhi, which will also follow up with a meeting with Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma.
And as I mentioned that we have also discussed, I have discussed with CM of Assam that this incident, we are going to ask Government of India that a central agency should investigate in this. Either NIA or CBI should inquire and investigate in this. And Assam government has agreed that they will cooperate, and they will also ask Government of India that central agency should investigate. So that is the status as of now, but we will ensure that investigation moves swiftly.
The Chief Minister assured that the concerns raised by the people of the area will be submitted to the Union Home Minister, the Meghalayan Bureau.